Ever found yourself holding a Lloyds check, perhaps a gift from a relative, a refund, or payment for a service, and wondered, okay, how do I actually turn this piece of paper into usable cash? You're not alone. It's a surprisingly common question, especially in an increasingly digital world where physical checks can feel a bit like relics. But fear not, because cashing a Lloyds check is straightforward once you know the ropes. Today, we're going to demystify the process, walking you through everything you need to know to successfully cash your Lloyds check, whether you're a Lloyds account holder or not. We'll cover the various methods available, what documentation you'll need, and even some common pitfalls to avoid. So, let's get that money from the check into your pocket. First things first, the easiest way to cash a Lloyds check is, unsurprisingly, if you have a Lloyds bank account. If you do, you have a few convenient options. The most common is to deposit it directly into your account. You can do this at any Lloyds branch by filling out a paying-in slip and handing it over to a teller with your check. They'll process it, and the funds will usually clear within a few business days, though sometimes it can be quicker. Another increasingly popular method for account holders is using the Lloyds mobile banking app. Many banks now offer a mobile check deposit feature where you simply take a photo of the front and back of your endorsed check, and the app handles the rest. It's incredibly convenient and saves you a trip to the branch. Now, what if you don't have a Lloyds account? Don't worry, you still have options, though they might require a bit more effort or come with a small fee. Your primary option here is to visit a Lloyds bank branch. You can present the check at the counter and, assuming the funds are available and the check is valid, they may be able to cash it for you. However, there's a crucial caveat. Lloyds will typically only cash a check for a non-account holder if the check is drawn on their own bank, meaning it's a Lloyds check from a Lloyds account. Even then, they might require substantial identification and, in some cases, may charge a small fee for the service. They're essentially taking a risk by handing over cash without you having an account with them, so they need to be sure everything is legitimate. Another option for non-account holders, though not directly with Lloyds, is to cash the check at your own bank, assuming you have an account elsewhere. Most banks will allow you to deposit a check from another bank into your account. The funds will then be subject to your bank's usual clearing times. This is often the safest and most convenient route if you don't bank with Lloyds directly. Just remember to endorse the back of the check by signing it. What about identification? Regardless of whether you're an account holder or not, you will almost certainly need to provide valid identification. For Lloyds account holders, your debit card and perhaps another form of ID might suffice. For non-account holders, you'll typically need at least one form of photo ID, such as a passport or driving license, and potentially proof of address. It's always a good idea to bring a couple of forms of ID just in case. Finally, a few quick tips to avoid common issues. Always make sure the check is properly dated and signed by the issuer. Check that the amount in words matches the amount in figures. If the check is stale dated, usually more than 6 months old, it might not be honored. And never try to alter a check, it will be rejected. Cashing a Lloyds check is a straightforward process, whether you're a loyal customer or just receiving a one-off payment. By understanding your options and coming prepared with the right identification, you'll have those funds in your hands in no time. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.